you? I am Christian and I'm here with Melinda.
Hi.
I hope you're having a great day. Actually, I was talking with Melly. Well, is it okay if I call you Melly?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. About very interesting topics that we want to share with you because it could be a little bit controversial. I don't know, probably you have been in a date or you have been seeing someone and suddenly it comes the question of what is your body count, which means with how many people you have had sex with before or you have slept with before, right? And I am not a big fan of this question. I usually don't make it because I'm not interested in the past of the people, but for some reason some people is very curious about it and they really they want to know who are they dating, right? Have you had an experience like someone has ever asked you this or you have asked this to someone?
I don't have any experience. So I was asking it one time, but then I realized that it is like a priority thing. So I'm not sure if I want to know it because it is his past, and I am in his present.
Sure.
So therefore, I think that it doesn't matter. But in a way, it does matter.
It does matter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think someone very wise say that if you want to be the future of a person, you need to forget about their past, and I think that's very true because sometimes we, especially when we are young, we do crazy things, and it's okay. That doesn't mean we are the same person, right? But let's talk about how important is this for women and for men. So honestly, what do you think, Melly? Is it important for a woman to know with how many partners your boyfriend or your husband had before? Is it important to know?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'm sorry to say this, but it is important and it does matter. Even if I am trying to not look at it. So.
It matters.
Yeah.
So if it's what exactly matters? Is it good if it's a high number, or is it good if it's a lower number, or what exactly is what bothers you or what likes you?
It's really different. Like in a woman, when I ask a guy that how many did you have, and he says a high number, like 100 or something.
Okay.
First, I am surprised. Like 100.
Okay.
Wow, how? That's alright. I accept it. Okay, it's his past. It's 100.
Okay.
First, I think that 100 means that he has got sexual experience. Like he is maybe good at bed. Good at what he is doing.
Okay.
But as well, I think that he is not capable for a serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So, and maybe it's not real, and unfortunately we think about his past in this case. But I think that a high number means that he is like eating every woman, and he is like goes out and wants to catch up with every woman and have sex with them. And he's not capable of being with just me. Like he always has that passion for women.
Okay. So in some way there are good things and bad things about someone who has a higher number, right? So in your mind you see it like, okay, he has sexual experience, so maybe he will be good in bed.
Yes.
But at the same time you're like, because of that, he probably doesn't have a lot of experience in having a committed relationship.
Yes.
And then that's like one good thing, so that makes you probably think that you don't want to be with that person for something serious, maybe just for fun.
Just for fun, or just one night.
Just one night.
Yeah, and I am the 100 plus 1. Like
yeah, of course, 100 plus 1. Yeah, okay. But don't you think that someone can change? Because of course, yeah, like a lot of people have a big body count, but it's maybe because they haven't found the one. Don't you think?
So many people are searching for one night stands, and it's because they experienced so many disappointments in relationships. Like they are thinking that they will never find love again, and they are so sad about it. And anyway, they have those needs, and they are only looking for sex. But I think when they have it for like a long time, like only sex, and every partner is different, they get bored. So they burn out.
True.
I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's very true.
Yeah. Without feelings, it gets boring at a time.
Yes. So, okay. What about the other side? So, what if the guy has a low number? But of course, we have to consider that it depends on the age, right? Because it's not the same someone who is in the 20 years old, and is telling you, okay, I've been with 100 girls, that someone who is in the 30s or 35, the 10 years, 15 years is quite a lot. So, what would you think about someone who, independently of the age, or like considering his age, it has a very low body count?
Low body count doesn't mean that he is bad. Like it doesn't mean that he has something wrong with him. I think it could be like he's more romantic and needs feelings and don't like the one night stand thing. Like he is an introvert and doesn't like to meet up, doesn't like to just come over and have fun. He's not that type. But anyway, maybe I am thinking that he is a good guy. So women are attracted to bad guys. Like he had been with 100 girls before me, and maybe I could be better than that 100, you know?
Of course,
like
the competition, right? Like a challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge. And yeah, it could be, it is a bad thing. Like women are sometimes can be this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's very interesting. Of course, that's very true what you say, because sometimes even when we think we don't want something, because it feels like a challenge, or if it's like something hard to achieve, like we get this curiosity, like I'm really curious how it's possible that this guy had 100 girls. Like, what is it? Like, I want to know, I guess that's how it works, right?
Yes, but anyway, women need that sexuality as well in their life. So, for example, like in this time of the coronavirus, they are bored, so they are at home, having no parties, having no drinks, and they just try to catch up, and when not a friend is available, then just thinking, maybe I could ask a guy if he wants to come over, and they are registering to Tinder or something, and just
or big up,
okay, of course, yeah, and I think it's a good way to have fun. So
that's like we said before, right? It depends what is the person looking for. Okay. So we already know if someone has a high body count, it's good in some things, it's bad in some things. But sometimes it could be also that maybe a guy has a low body count because maybe they were in a long relationship for like very long relationship. You know what I mean? I know people who was in a relationship for 7 years, 8 years. So of course that doesn't mean they don't have experience. That means they have a lot of experience with the same person, but still could count.
Yeah,
right?
It counts, absolutely.
It could count. Okay. So what about the other side, the undergender? What we think?
Yeah. I'm so curious about this. Yeah.
I think it's very, very, very different. The other day I was watching a video on TikTok. Maybe I will show it in the video, and it was a interview with I believe it was like some kind of porn star, and it was interviewed by a man, and they were talking about why in the society girls get so much judgment when they sleep with more people than men. Like, why is socially accepted for guys to sleep with a lot of girls and it's not the same for girls to sleep with a lot of men. And then he say, well, you know, a lock that opens with any key is useless, but a key that opens all the locks or many locks is a master key. So I know this sounds a little bit not good, sexist. I'm not trying to be sexist at all. I'm just trying to, communicate how the society in general, genders, perceive these things.
Discriminative a bit,
I don't have any problem. Like, for me, I love women, and I think they should live their sexuality in any way they want. I totally agree with that. Actually, I am really open to girls, having one night stands or not waiting for the second day to have sex. Like, girls, do it, please. If you want to do it, just do it, okay? But there's a big but here, because we still have this, programming that even if we don't want to have it, we still have it. If a guy is asking you for your body count, please lie. No, really, you have to lie, because it's normal. I think it's normal. If there will be a competition between a guy and a girl, both equally attractive for the other gender, about who can have more sex in one day, I am 100% the girl will win. Because the girls only have to say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's the other thing. Like, you just have to wait, or like open your social media and just say yes to every guy that you want, and they will be available, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But for a guy, it's not like that. We need to work it. We need to really work for it. We need to talk to the girl, we need to earn her trust, we need to seduce her, we need to, bring her, make the move, and still doesn't mean she will sleep with it. Like, we are,
it's
even if it's like 50-50. But if we play our cards, maybe it will happen. But we have to work much more. We don't have right now our phones here, but I'm pretty sure if we could open a dating app, Melinda and me, and check who has more matches by swiping all right, I'm pretty sure she will win for many more than me. It's because it's just easier for girls, and because of that, it's very likely that the girl we are dating probably has had more partners than us. So. But at the same time, we really don't want to, especially if we want something serious with that girl, we don't want that impression, that perspective of her to be ruined. So if for some reason we make the stupid thing of asking you, what is your body count, lie. I recommend you to say something between 10 to 20% of your real number. I think that should be fine. Because, and I will be completely honest with this, even if we say we don't care, probably we don't care. Probably even if you tell us the truth, we will try to, okay, it's fine, it was in the past, blah, blah, blah. But it will stay there. And probably some people, especially the average people, will try to use that in some kind of argument in the future, like that happens a lot with couples.
It's a bad thing anyway.
It's a bad thing,
because,
right?
Yeah. In some arguments, it can get up like, oh, so you mean, you were having sex with like 50 guys.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you are angry with someone, you just want to say things to hurt, and of course that is one of the things that someone could say. So yeah, just like, I mean, I am very open. I consider myself very open and understandable.
But it's wrong, because when you are in the start of a relationship, the first thing that you will do is lying to your partner, like.
I know.
After that, it will get out. Like one day, he will know.
I know, you're right. It's not good to lie, but I think it's a wide lie. I think it's a wide lie. You know, for some reason, it really changes the way we see the girl. You know, especially when we see a girl. Maybe in my case, one time I was with someone, and I really like her. She looked so innocent, and she looked, you know, so like sweet and stuff. And then I mean, I was like, yeah, I really like her for something else. So we were talking, and one time with some friends, this question popped up about the body count, and I was like really surprised about her number. I was like, what? I'm like, I really couldn't believe it. I mean, honestly, I lied in that game, because I was feeling like if I say my real number, it's not going to be good. But apparently she didn't lie, she was like honest, but it changed something. I mean, we still we were dating for some months, but I remember that when I heard that, something changed in my mind, and
like she's not that innocent.
Yeah, like she's not like like it was. Of course, we see someone and we already making, you know, opinions or ideas about how she or he is, but that doesn't mean that's true. So well, first of all, I would say avoid that question. When someone asks me that question, I always exaggerate. You know, like if you ask me what you can, I will say, I think it's around 1,312, but I'm not sure. I have to check up, because I avoid answering the question, because I don't like it. I don't think it's important, and I don't think it's good for especially in a relationship to know. You know, like what if someone had like super crazy? I know a lot of girls. They after a breakup, a really hard breakup, they just go crazy. You know, and they really can't.
But guys
sleep.
too, anyway.
Yeah. And they sleep with every guy that they meet. But well, that's just my opinion. I don't know if you agree with this or not. Probably not.
Yeah. So everyone is different. Everyone has different needs. Like I know some people that are in a strong relationship, like in a 7 or 8 years, as you said previously. And they are not interested in one night stands. They have broken up already. Mm-hmm. Like he is single for a year and he's not interested in having sex because he's not that type. Like he's looking for feelings.
Connection.
Yeah. He needs that strong emotions.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, like you say,
it's really rare anyway. It's
rare. Especially in guys, it's quite rare. But yeah, it could be. There is a lot. It could happen anything in any situation in the world. There are like 7 billion people, so there are like so many exceptions, right? And also, well, it depends. I think if we think about the age of someone, for example, someone who's 25. How old are you?
I'm 20.
20, okay. I'm not going to tell you I like to say my age. Okay, 20. Let's say someone who is 25, right? Someone who is 25, what would be the average body count? Especially nowadays with so many dating apps and the way that people can date other people really easy, the body count I'm pretty sure it's much higher than it was 20 years ago. So let's assume a girl or a guy sleeping with a different person every month. I know people who date with a different person every week, so that's crazy.
Every day, maybe.
And sometimes, so, I mean, if they have the time, of course. But you know, like sometimes, like every party, every weekend, they meet someone, and like they take. It's crazy. But let's assume something a bit more normal, like someone every month, right? That means in 1 year is 12 partners, right?
Yeah.
So if someone is 25, 30 and they start their sexual life around 18 or 17, whatever,
Less.
we are talking, less probably, we're talking about in 10 years, if they are still single around 25, 30, we're talking about potentially 12 partners every year. That's more than, in 10 years, that's more than 100, like 120 partners.
Yeah.
That's crazy. For a girl, it's very easy. If they want to, they can. For a guy, it's a bit more hard, but still doable. So that's why I don't like to ask this question, because when you really start thinking about it, it's crazy how someone who is 25 can come with 100 something, and it's like, well, I'm just a number now.
Yeah, it's just a number. So I don't think that there is an average. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, so many people are disappointed that, oh my god, I am like 18 and so I didn't have sex maybe, and they are just so terrified, like, oh my god, something is wrong with me. And society makes them feel bad about it, and I don't think it's bad. Everyone is different. Maybe a guy who has more money, unfortunately, in this world in 2021 will have more girls. Like you have a sexy car, then you are sexy.
Then you're sexy. Yes. Yeah, of course, this interest in other things than the person. Anyway, so in conclusion, the body count doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? So don't ask for it. Because if you ask for it, then you will have to say to, you have to answer to, because that's the rule, it has to be reciprocal. And if someone is asking you, try to avoid it. If they are forcing you, then I suggest you to lie to avoid judgment. But she says not good lying, I agree with that. But,
don't ask.
Don't ask, just avoid that question. However, what is really important, I think, is not the number of that person, is not about being the first one, is about being the last one.
Last one. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this hit me. This hit me.
Right? I think that's important. Like, if you really want to be with someone, you want something else from that person, the most important thing that you have to care is that you will be the last person to sleep with in her or his life. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
Perfect. Well, that was a lovely, very interesting question. But please let us know what are your opinions. Leave in the comments. What do you think? If you really want to know, or if you have in a similar situation, what do you do? What do you answer? How do people react? Let us know in the comments, because I really enjoy, reading the comments and knowing what people is thinking. And I will leave in the description the Instagram of Melly, so if you want to follow her, know a little bit more about her, you can check there. And well, it will be a pleasure if you subscribe to receive notifications about future content, and hit the button of the like if you like it. If you didn't like it, you get bored, whatever, why not? You can do dislike too, it doesn't matter, it's okay. And leave us in the comment what you didn't like, okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again for coming.
Thank you.
And see you in the next video.
Goodbye.
Ciao.